Today we'll hear statements by the members for the districts of Stephenville, Port-au-Port, Terra Nova, Topsail Paradise, Bayvert, Green Bay, and Waterford Valley. The Honourable, the member for Stephenville, Port-au-Port.
Thank you, Speaker. Port-au-Port resident Cheryl Stagg is a compelling leader who is passionate about her community and province. With her varied background in small business and community involvement, she has made her mark in so many aspects of the community. A longtime supporter of the arts, Cheryl was instrumental in the establishment of the Theatre Festival and has served as its founding administrative director. Cheryl was co-founder and editor of the local newspaper, The Georgian. She has also worked for the provincial government in the former Department of Adults, Education and Development. Cheryl has served on a number of national, provincial, and regional board of directors, including Canadian National, Marine Atlantic, Newfoundland and Labrador Arts Council, chair of the College of North Atlantic Board of Governors, Sir Thomas Roddick Hospital, Bay St. George Chamber of Commerce, and Airport Advisory Committee, among others. In 2016, Cheryl was presented with the prestigious Order of Newfoundland and Labrador in recognition of her years of commitment and dedication she has given to the people of the province and to the organization that tie our communities together. Thank you, Cheryl, for your amazing contributions to our community and our province.
The Honourable, the member for Terra Nova.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I stand today to honor a well-known business owner, family man, and the best friend I could have ever asked for. In 1989, Jim Brown started J1, a major construction company to service Newfoundland and Labrador. He owned Newfoundland Helicopters, another successful business that served the entire business. Jim was a business titan. His group of companies employed a large number of people throughout the entire province. Jim was eager to give back, serving as mayor for a number of years. Many times, he was the first call people made when there was a job to be done, or if someone was in need. His philanthropy was well known, with his annual support of local hospitals, schools, sports teams, local charities, and many, many unknown individuals. In true Jim fashion, he never sought recognition or acknowledgement for any of these contributions, not in any way. As a matter of fact, he's probably looking down on me now, cursing on me, because I'm saying this out loud. Jim's greatest joy was his love for the outdoors. He was an avid angler, and life was at its best when Jim was standing by a pond, having a flick, and just enjoying nature. Unfortunately, Jim passed away tragically this summer. But I can assure you, his family will ensure his legacy and his work lives on. I'd like to ask the House to rise with me in remembering Jim Brown. Rest in peace, buddy.
The Honourable, the member for Topsail Paradise.
Speaker, I'm proud to rise and recognize 8 exceptional athletes from my district of Topsail Paradise who received the 2024 Premier's Athletic Award for Athletic Excellence. On October 30th, the following athletes each took home awards in their respective sport. Stephen Westcott in boccia, Benjamin Fudge in gymnastics, Will Carroll, hockey, Katie Windsor, hockey, Nicholas Quinn, parasport badminton, Gavin Baggs, parasport athletics, basketball, hockey, and swimming, Georgia Rowe, soccer, and Darcy Butler, swimming. I'm always delighted to hear of exceptional individuals and their contributions to the athletic community. This recognition is a result of countless hours of dedication and time, and I commend them for all their hard work. In addition to these athletes, I also recognize the commitment of their parents, as without their support, these awards would not have been possible. Speaker, I would ask all in this honorable House to join me in congratulating these outstanding athletes who are a true inspiration for the community and wish them continued success in their future endeavors.
The Honourable, the member for Bayvert, Green Bay.
Speaker, tomorrow, the Bayvert Chamber of Commerce will celebrate their golden anniversary. 5 decades of support to the business community on the Bayvert Peninsula is a notable achievement. Support that has been provided through a focus on community-mindedness and a desire to do better. They have lived the ebb and flow across all business sectors, and they have been the anchor when those sectors have experienced great challenges. Last year, unfortunately, low tide came again on the peninsula. But luckily, we can spring forward to today, where there's a greater energy and optimism for what the next few years will bring, especially across the mining, fishing, forestry, and tourism sectors. Now a Pan-Peninsula Chamber of Commerce for their 19 communities, they are pursuing opportunities towards some of the area's untapped potential, like with tourism. Of specific tourism note, certain aspects of our provincial history are anchored in that area, like with Le Petit Nord and the Dorset Indigenous cultural remnants. The signature event of the Chamber is the Bayvert Mining Conference. As such, I invite all MHAs from the 50th Assembly to further engage the Chamber in person by partaking in their mining conference and dinner in early June 2025.
The Honourable, the member for Waterford Valley.
Thank you, Speaker. Today I wish to highlight the beautifully restored, tiny, dual-purpose historic institution, the Blackhead One-Room School and Church Museum. This must-see treasure in Blackhead Village near Cape Spear was originally constructed in 1879. This building is provincially designated heritage structure and a host of wealth of family history stored in a genealogy exhibit, which also includes a self-guiding walking tour. This past weekend, the museum held a craft and delicious bake sale. My daughter and I were delighted to visit and see the amazing Christmas village, complete with 2 model trains with a conductor, Christian Starr. On September 29th, the museum had a special puppet show, The Road to Confederation, by Jake Thompson of the show NL Now. From adult workshops, afternoon tea, community garden scoffs, and much more, the Blackhead Museum is a valuable historic building that has stood the test of time, but only with the help of its many volunteers. Just to name a few: Scott, Sean, Wes, Hunter, and Tony with the groundswork, Donna, Melissa, Ann, Suzette, Catherine, Ellen, Angela, Colin, Tony, and of course, Bonita. Thank you for all the work you do in the community.